In our community in Sierra Leone, it's going to be the women that move it forward, not the men. They'll drive the men onwards and they'll get something done, but the women are the ones that we're trying to work with. And they've probably got 3 children at that moment, 1 in each hand and 1 strung to the back. It's not unusual for them to have 8 or 9 children and to have their first child by age 14. That's the existence that they currently have. So we're looking to teach them to build using a technique called rammed earth, which is an ancient technique and some of you would have heard of. It's been used in Africa for a long time, but not in our community, so we're hoping to teach them, perhaps set up a building. Goats, a great source of protein. Our kids get no protein, but if we can introduce goats into our palm tree plantations, which is what else we're doing, they'll keep the weeds down and provide, dare I say, food, but they probably will provide food. I don't want to think of it, but food and the milk and whatever, providing protein. We've tested the soil and it's not really an option to do commercial growing, but we want to teach them to do allotment type bits next to where they live. So that's another part of the programme that we're going to develop with them. Right, move on quickly. Why are we doing it? Why here? You now see we've got this transition, we've got most kids in uniform. Only about 1/5 of our children have 2 parents. Another 1/5 have just 1 parent. And as you've worked out the sums already, more than half have no parents at all. We found quite shocking when we discovered the figures. They're looked after by grandparents, aunties, tribal chiefs, whoever, but most of our children have not 1 parent. Not that we're looking to be sympathetic, but there's a massive job for us to do. That's just the tip of what we're trying to address. Somebody else, the Philippines, talked about soap and toothpaste and toothbrushes. Yes, that's what we do. This soap was collected by Spinning Infant School in Ramsey, and we took out there. And there's our container behind that we use as a storage space, beautifully painted by Rotarians in the national colours of Sierra Leone. So we have a storage base there, and we collect soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes all the time. So, you know, if your club wanted to do that, or you wanted to organise some of that, we'll organise the transport. Palm trees, a pound will buy a palm tree. And we're putting in the plantations, it's a hybrid, and within 2 years it will be cropping, so the people can pick the kernels and we can get them to Freetown where there's a mill and we can actually sell, and they produce oil from the mill. On the stand outside there are some cartridge envelopes. If you have old cartridges or phones, you put them in the envelope and drop them in the post box. We get the benefit. It drops into our charity account.